Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Happy to see you. You know, I've been in the team roping world for about 6 years now, and there's a few things that I really wish somebody would have told me when I started, and that's what we're doing today. Isn't this what I usually look like? Camera in one hand, horse in the other? Mm-hmm. Yeah, seems about right. The absolute first thing I would say if you're getting into team roping is do not, and I repeat, do not go buy a green horse. That was probably the first piece of advice that anybody ever gave me, and I will tell everybody this. That gray horse over there that's retired, he was 15 to 20 years old when I bought him when I first started in team roping, and that's because an older, wiser, very experienced team roper told me, do not go buy a green horse when you yourself are green in team roping. You're my boy, Smoke.
Just pulled up to the house. Don't feel like it now. I'ma just lay back.
Mr. Blue has had a few days off after the roping, so we've been letting him just kind of hang out and take a little bit of a break, even though he probably doesn't need it. But today we are back to work. Next thing I would say is equipment is everything. So especially saddles and the equipment for your horse is absolutely everything. I think that's the first thing I ever bought after buying my horse, was buying a good solid saddle. Like, this is a Sloan saddle, this is an R-Bar R. They're great, like coat saddles, Double J, True Saddlery. There's a bunch of really great saddle manufacturers and saddle builders, and it's one of the most important pieces for your horse. So next thing I would say is buy a really nice saddle. These saddles, while they weren't super expensive, like I paid I think $1,000 for each of them, they are going to last me forever. And if the saddle fits your horse and it fits you and you're comfortable and they're comfortable, it's going to make your life a lot easier. Beautiful evening. Just like perfect breeze. It's what, like the 9th of December, and it's, I mean, we're out here in t-shirts.
It's gonna be cold though this weekend.
Yeah, but that's this weekend, it's not right now. So we roped on what, Saturday, and today is Thursday evening, and he's basically had this, not basically, he has had this entire time off. And really, you know, I kind of do this for Blue just because he doesn't really need to be pounded on a lot, and he doesn't need, other than just kind of staying in shape, he doesn't need a whole bunch of work. And the thing about us kind of weekend warriors, amateurs, is everybody's got like their own jobs and their own lives, and you know, we're not pros, and so this isn't our real job. So we've got to make time to do this. And you know, if you're going to get into the sport, it requires a vast amount of time. So my next point would be, if you're gonna do this and you really want to pursue it and be good at it, you've got to take time and make it a consistent effort. And you're gonna have to go out of your way. It's not gonna be easy necessarily unless you have an arena in your backyard and you got a bunch of buddies that are gonna come over. It takes a lot of time, and you know, kind of your evenings go away, and so you gotta make the time to be good. Got into team roping, I had a pro that I really leaned on for a lot of guidance and a lot of advice. So this is something that I tell people all the time. Like, if you're gonna get into team roping, learn from somebody who is a pro or has been doing this a long time or is a higher level roper. It is absolutely crucial for you to be successful in doing this. This is one thing that will really help you to really propel yourself, especially at the beginning, is learning from somebody that has been doing it for a long time. Because if you just try to figure it out by yourself, a lot of times you'll make some mistakes that you wouldn't make had you consulted a pro. So find a pro or somebody that is very skilled and a higher number than you are. And obviously if you're starting, you're not going to be that high of a number, but find somebody that is really good and that is willing to teach you. It is going to save you a lot of time. The final point that I would make is that I know it's corny to say, but you have to enjoy the process. Enjoy the ups, enjoy the downs, enjoy, sucking at something, enjoy being terrible at something, enjoy the difficulty that is team roping and horsemanship and all of the above. Team roping and especially horsemanship is not something that you're going to instantly be good at. It's a lifelong pursuit. And so for me, it's just enjoying that process, enjoying these late nights, enjoying these not so fun training sessions, enjoy the amazing roping sessions that you get to have, enjoy the wins, enjoy the losses, enjoy every single piece of this. And if you enjoy it, isn't that everything in the end? Oh, thank you, honey.
Oh, that was a nice face to make on camera.
What was that face for? Is he sweaty?
Yeah. The leather's all sweaty. Not that I care, but it was just grody.
So those dressage riders, they like all their tack to be
Clean.
super, super clean.
This goes against my nature. Like, Mom, carrots. I forgot the carrots.
No, there's some in there.
Oh, there are?
I don't know if they're any good anymore, but they're in there.
The way he eats carrots.
Like a rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, I've learned a ton since I started team roping, but those are the main highlights. Those are the main things that I wanted to point out in this video. If you have any additional questions, or you're new to team roping or horses or anything like that, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like it. If you like our channel, make sure to subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.